Two minor siblings killed and their mother critically injured in the bomb attack by armed Kuki assailants at Stronglaubi Awang Leka in Vishnupur district. At least two individuals killed and several others injured after CRPF personnel opened fire during protests at Stronglaubi in Vishnupur district. Chief Minister Yumnam Kimchan says NIA will probe Stronglaubi incident. Intense combing operations underway and all perpetrators will be arrested by today. Various political parties condemned Stronglaubi attack. MPCC President Okram Ibobi asked why unified command not being effectively led by Chief Minister. COCOMI convener Y. Dhirendra alleges a free hand given to Kuki narco-terrorists by centre and state authorities led to Stronglaubi incident. And Thadou MP Manipur Chairman N.K. Lal Thadou claims armed Kuki carried out Stronglaubi attack in their attempt to stop Thadou people from living in Imphal. Hello and welcome to Impact News. So watching Primetime English Bulletin, I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. In a tragic instance, two young children were killed and their mother critically injured in a bombed attack by armed Kuki assailants at Stronglaubi Awang Lekai under Moirang Police Station in Vishnupur district in the early hour today. The deceased minor siblings are 5-year-old Oinam Tomthind and his 3-month-old infant sister Oinam Bembem. Their mother, 27-year-old Oinam Ongbi Binata, wife of Oinam Mangalngamba, sustained critical injuries in the blast and was initially taken to Vishnupur District Hospital. She has now been shifted to Rasmedi City for advanced treatments and remain in critical condition. Reports indicate that the children suffered fatal injuries from bombed shrapnels and rushed to hospital. They could not be safe. Following the incident, tension gripped the areas and heated confrontations occurred between locals and security forces. Residents also come out onto the streets and block roads, condemning the incidents and inefficiencies of the security forces in ensuring safety of civilians. State government has decided to hand over the case to the NIA. At least two people were killed and several others injured after CRPF personnel opened fire during a protest at Stronglaubi in the Vishnupur district. Tension escalated at the Stronglaubi, Maning in the Gelnom areas, Vishnupur district, after a large mob gathered at a CRPF camp protesting the Stronglaubi attack, which claims the lives of two minor siblings and critically injured their mother. The irate mob stormed the CRPF camp, alleging that armed groups were being sheltered inside. The situation turned violent as protesters reportedly vandalized properties, damaged barrack structure and set vehicles on fire within the camp. In a report, CRPF personnel opened fire several rifle rounds to disperse the crowd. In the firing, at least 3 people were killed on the spot while several others sustained injuries. The injured were immediately evacuated using private vehicles and ambulances to nearby hospitals, with some critically wounded individuals being referred to Imphal for advanced treatment. Dead bodies of 32-year-old Huidromed Michael alias Henry, son of H. Mohand of Sagolband Tera Lukrant Lerak, and 51-year-old Laishram Jitend, son of El Udoichan of Waikurog, have been deposited at RIMS morgue. Exact number of casualties is still being ascertained. Among those injured, 9 individuals were rushed to Rajmedi City at North AOC for treatment. They are 25-year-old Ningthaujamt Naucha from the Stronglaubi, 44-year-old Huirem Hemanta from Fobakchau Ikai Awang Laikai, 46-year-old Longjam Sunil from the Thinungai, 40-year-old Ningthaujam Vision from Narel Sena, 35-year-old Huidrom Sobha from Isok, 24-year-old Alex Mariembam from Tera Khongsangbi, 39-year-old Oinam Romen from the Chandrapur Mamang Laikai, 26-year-old Kumukchamt Malem Nganba from the Kakching Kuno, and 23-year-old Thaugdam Manisna from the Kongbakhetri Laikai. Among them, Sunil, Sobha, Malem Nganba and Manisna have been discharged, while the Bizent and Roman are still in the ICU after operation. COCOMI convener YK didn't meet with the injured persons at the hospital. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand says NIA will probe the Trong Lobby attack and everyone involved in the incident will be arrested by today. The Chief Minister revealed that he will chair a meeting of Unified Command tomorrow. He was speaking to media today after attending a security review meeting held in connection with Trong Lobby incident. Interacting with media persons at the Chief Minister's Secretariat, Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand expressed deep sorrow on the incident. He stated that NDA MLAs had a meeting and made decisions to hand over Trong Lobby case to NIA for investigation. He said a certain group of people opposing peaceful atmosphere are behind the attack. It is still early to pinpoint out who actually carried out the attack. He also informed that discussions were held with state police, Assam Rifle and CRPF officials, and they have been directed to arrest all the assailants involved by today. Khemchand added that security forces are armed with intense operations using helicopter to nab the culprits. Khemchand has also announced compensation from the government for the family of late internally displaced minor girl who was staying at a Kampat relief camp.
Yahananbada KSC NI Eda Sinaba Haidanai What a blogger. Two Iba Todoxi, Kitan peaceful atmosphere among Laksida, Santi to Iba Pamba, Kangu Soidana Wigani Habagi, Tazabale, Signori Potu, Uzik, organization, Natraga individual, Sindu, Masabaming, Kangri Banina, Civic organization, Sinani, Hibadokti, Nasimak, Hiba, a Kitangan in the Kanjay, security meeting with Togzare, the Sam Rifle, CRPF, and State Police. Pullaga, Sarkagi, Tarapaki Tamzagibasi, Suma incidents, I'm going to talk to about Yaragati Tiro, Nasimak Pabiro, and the Makoju helicopter Tony Operation Satari, Haidana, Tamame, Legirava, Yamna Noribi, Rang Anidu, Makoyisu, Sarkagi, Vivon Dopa, Excrecia, which went to Pizagani, Pazamiam, Kitanwakan Pada Viraga, Sarkana, Culpressing to Hana Panavada, Tawayana, Mateng Pangiba, Pibu, Hainana, Mediaki Tonga, Pildozeri.
While speaking to media, Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam said that 2 individuals were killed and 26 others sustained injuries in the CRPF firing in a bid to curb protest at the CRPF camp in the Gelmond area after the Trong Lobby incident. He said CRPF personnel opened fire at irate protesters stormed the battalion camp at the Gelmond. According to the minister, Govindas Konthaujam, CRPF personnel resorted to open fire out of anger or in self-defense as the protesters had torched the security camp and vehicle. He appealed to the people to stay calm and control their emotions. The State Home Minister also assured to name everyone involved in the Trong Lobby attack. He said state police commandos are also now deployed in hill areas for joint coordinated search operation at specific locations.
Saubana Henbadagi, Naharon Kayamana Sangsila Haragan, the CRPF, Gari Sing Mai Tadopa, Game Sing Mai Tadopa, the CRPF, so Makoi, Naktopa the Orambia, Towning Badagi, Orambia, Makosi Makoina, no wake up Toropodagi, Livaktina, me, Kungataru, Adami, Manga, Mana bullet injuries, Atena, Mayam Nesina, Bakoni, China, the Karasoko, Makarayawi, Aduga, Animana, Livaktivagi, Hogi, Animana, Hoylahidre, Harivala, Hidavani, the Hoylacre, Pain the Representative, we get Tamoy, Katabu, Sarkargi site. Security measures sing laura herga ngasi simak makhoisi hingna natraga sina makhoisi phangna bahona daba yade aidana hoji combing operation yam kanna chathari security lapses oi de haibade ngas NIA da sinar matung da khoina hangma ngangmani.
Government of Manipur bans internet services, including mobile data services, in 5 districts of the state for 3 days beginning this afternoon 2 p.m. in view of prevailing grim law and order situation in some parts of valley areas. The notice issued by Home Commissioner Kand Secretary and Ashok Kumar stated that internet services are temporarily suspended in valley districts of Vishnupur, Imphal East, Imphal West, Kaching and Thoubal as there is apprehension that anti-social elements might use social media for circulating images and videos that have serious repercussions on the law and order. In a wake of the prevailing situation, the former Chief Minister and MPCC President Okram Ibobi raised serious concern over the deteriorating law and order situation in Manipur, questioning both the state and central government. He questioned the state's law and order situations over the past 8 years, stating that the government has failed to ensure safety of citizens. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan on the BT Road this morning, he also questioned why the unified command system provided under the constitution is not being effectively laid by the chief minister. Referring to the tragic incident at Tronglaubi, Ibobi expressed grief over the death of a 5-year-old boy Oinamd Tomtint Maite and his infant sister Oinamd Yaishna Chanu. He termed the incident as extremely disturbing. He informed that their mother Oinamd Binata is currently undergoing treatment in critical conditions at Raj Medicity Hospital. Leaders of Manipur PCC visited the hospitals to assess her conditions and pray for her recovery. Binata's husband worked as a Havaldar at BSF and is currently posted in Bihar. Condemning the incident, Ibobi described it as inhuman and said such crimes reflects a breakdown of law and order, asserting that law and order in states is state subject. Ibobi alleged that the state government has failed to protect life and property, while also questioning the role of central leaders including Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. He called for both the state and centre to take responsibility. He further demanded that those involved in the incident be identified and given strict punishment to ensure justice.
Manipur se law and order si kanana pairibano for the last nearly a little more than 8-9 years haibitare Manipur se law and order si kanana pairibano kanana paibham thokuno sangvidhan kanada piri kanano masi kano tawjabadi. It is purely state subject ne hana hogi ba government su jiklai ba ngarang handa laiba sarkar sisu law and order si kanana pairibano aduga sangvidhan piba unified command se masi kanagi makutta lairibano hanagi adumai tawdra security advisor amasung DGP gi makutta lairibra praja singi elected government se masigi makutta lairibra haibsi achauba question. Law and order se last 7-8 years Manipur se chaos tawdra Manipur se law and order leitaba mapu pandaba Manipur gi praja sing se praja gi mihutna thason tawba ngamjadaba Manipuri akhoi khudimak se isana isabu sason tawjaba ngamjadaba isana law and order se control tawba ngamjadaba law and order se purely state subject ni hairgadi state government duna migi mapunsi ngakpa aduga life kanba aduga migi life and property si protect tawba save tawba ngakpa haibsi law and order is purely state subject ne.
Republican Party of India, Athawale National Secretary Maheshwar Thadou strongly condemns the killing of 2 minor siblings in an attack by Kuki militants at Tronglaubi. Speaking to media person at RPI Athawale office in Kaisampat, Imphal today, Maheshwar Thadou expressed outrage that the incident occurred despite the presence of central forces in the foothill areas, alleging its points to scamming and plotting. He further accused the center of colluding with Kuki narco-terrorists since the beginning of the conflict while only pretending to resolve the crisis. According to him, such actions have worsened the overall situation in the state. Maheshwar questioned the role of both government and central forces, stating that their existence holds no meaning if they cannot ensure the safety of innocent civilians in their own home. He also alleged that the government is misleading public under the guise of infrastructure development. Referring to Tronglaubi incident, he claimed it was a result of a failure to take actions against Kuki narco-terrorists. He urged authorities to initiate strict legal action against individuals and groups threatening the integrity of Manipur.
Laibang asi kuki illegal immigrants kuki terrorist para amat tambi haudragadi ngasi thoiba thokdok se hayeng hati tholakani akoi na Imphal mayonda natraga area akoi gi jaga atop district kharada akoi na safe ore kan leizaraga akoi huji nungaidana sei nungai tawdan leiba khara sudum yawi akoi leiba mayam se akoi khangham thoi akoi na kawbom thokte akoi na sigiba akoi huji tawriba mayam se akoi kawbom thokte aduna akoi leiba political party mayam se masa masa gi rajniti gi relation da loima rajniti gi hamunabagi kumaina 2027 election lakadure kumaina sida koi kumaina akoi mu hanjanna bo hana usige kumaina sida akoi phana bo hana sige chahi mari ugidraba sing mayam se irang manungda kaimri tak thokidraba haigidraba mayam sina hosi vote manak yoksale haiduna adarani si tawrani na tholakun tawriba mayam sina si akoi prajana bhap tabam thui.
Yuva Janata Dal United Manipur General Secretary Bir Colonel Jaljit Thiand strongly condemned the Trong Lobby incident, raising serious questions. How did such an attack happen in an areas of heavy deployment of security forces? He was speaking to media persons in connection to his visit at the locality today morning where the tragic incident took place. Speaking further, he stressed that despite heavy deployment of security forces, people are still unsafe in their own homes, noting that the incident which occurred at Trong Lobby in the wee hours is a clear example of this. He noted that today's tragic incident is not the first of its kind and clearly shows the lapses in security, calling for immediate and accurate response from authorities.
Sigum action is a saying Manipur hanjin thoi karigumba atopa state Jammu Kashmir thopa targadi lan hauragani natraga any part siding with China ga thokpa taragadi nahan lan haurani edu Manipur di hanjin thoi bisi Manipur se ignore tawre haibasi si sengna takpani aduna mari renewable department na kariguma sustainable ko log daba taragadi Manipur se thoi bawai daba atomic masagi type ta sum tumai sum taw taragadi Manipur gi public se shanti haibase wakhalonda ideology amaka oiraga dum leiragani reality suoi oiba haibado ngamawe aduna ngamnana bagi damakta mari renewable department singna athuba matamda culprit miscreant sing asi phabiduna capital punishment pigidabani amasung eco ward thoktanaba masi achouba action am khaglauraga immediately sigumba action ase suspend tawnana bagidamakta call ama lobagi mathau tare.
PCC member Oinam Romain raised serious concern over the safety of Meitei civilians, stating that people are no longer secure even inside their own home. Speaking to media person at Singjume Oinam Thingil today, Romain pointed fingers at the chief ministers, alleging that Meitei people are unable to travel along national highway due to trust issues, while those remaining in their homes are also unsafe. He criticized the central government, accusing it of pursuing a secret agenda in Manipur, while simultaneously claiming that the state is gradually returning to normalcy. Romain asserted that there is no visible difference in the situation under the new government compared to the periods of President's rule. Highlighting the Trong Lobby incident, he said law and order situation in the state has failed. He demanded that all those involved in the attack be identified and handed over to public.
पालिबा सरकार सी सेपरेट पीरबरसिने को जोजामबुदना अतोबा लोब डीसी ना कंट्रोल तोबा अखोई मनिपुर इम्फाल दना डीसी मना कंट्रोल तोबा हाइबदी सीएम की नॉलेज यावद सीएम नमा हाइबा जोजामबु की डीसी नमा हाइबा सिना करम मखल की नोबा तसेंग नमा सी सेपरेट पी देहागन सेपरेट लौटोक पिरो तसेंग पी देहागन ताजिबा मनिपुर पालिबा अखोई से ऑनरेबल सीएम जी तसेंग होम पाइदिबा हाइबा को क्वेश्चन नमा लय यूनिफाइड कमांड से कना पाइनो से लोर ऑर्डर से कना पाइनो सिगी थौदोक से हंदन नजन सुम थोप तारागदी करिनो शांति याज करिनो यामन मुन्ना अमुतन अथुबा हाजी कोकी मिलिटेंट सिंह दु थाबिरो अदुगा मियाम सिनेबियो करिगुबा सिनेदमा तारागदी सिदगी हेना साथीबा अखोई कम्युनल की चवा हेना हानादगी हेना साथीबा म लाखबे याय.
Press note from Bharatiya Janata Party. Manipur Pradesh condemns the attack by armed Kuki assailants at Trong Lobby Awang Laikai in Vishnupur district, which killed 2 minor siblings and critically injured their mother. COCOMI strongly condemned the Trong Lobby incident, making strong criticisms of centre and state government. COCOMI convener Y. Dhiren alleged that centre and state authorities are giving free hand to Kuki narco-terrorists. Speaking to media persons at COCOMI Lumphil office today, convener Y. Dhiren stated that the tragic incident which occurred in the early hour of today is an act of terrorism, and COCOMI and the Manipur people strongly condemned the attack. He demanded that authorities must launch military crackdown against Kuki narco-terrorists who are hiding in the hill areas. They then lamented that instead of taking actions against Kuki narco-terrorists who are carrying out acts of terror on civilians, CRPF are firing upon protesters, resulting in death and injuries of several others, clearly shows that the center and state force are giving support to Kuki narco-terrorists. They then asserted that the state government, chief minister, home minister and the 60 MLAs must be held accountable for the tragic incident. He also warned that COCOMI, along with the people, will launch intense form of agitation until justice is served.
terroristing sing matakta kudakta India government amusung Manipur government na military crackdown tawduna hairiba chingi jaga sing sida phongna makoina attack tawbang ama leiba Manipur gi tongan mafamda Urkhul gi Susanpur gi Kangpokpi gi angle khudimakta gi makoi sing ase free da tharakanda mission miyam da attack tawliba adumlaba terroristing se masigi mataka kudakta military crackdown tawgadamri madugi chap chaba pakumama leiriba government home minister chief minister amusung MLA singi maikai dagi ngasi phawbugi manungda chap chaba Manipur government khoi matakta lokhot ka durige habise Manipur miyam da chap chaba pakumama pigadabani.
Thadou NP Manipur chairman and the Thadou Cultural Festival, the Hund 2026 organizing committee president NK Lal Thadou claimed that armed Kukis had carried out the Tronglaubi attack as an attempt to stop Thadou people from living in Imphal. He made the remark on the sidelines of annual seed sowing festivals of Thadou community Hund 2026 held today at Hotel Imphal, not AOC. The event was marked under the theme Upholding Our Identity, Shaping Our Destiny. Speaking to media, NK Lal Thadou stated that the Thadou community is not involved in violence and that the event was held in Imphal to show that Thadou and the Meitei community shared a good relation. He added that the event aims to promote progress and welfare for future generations in the state. He informed that cultural dance and music events earlier scheduled for the festival have been skipped mourning the Tronglaubi incident. The festival only featured mandatory religious rituals for abundance and people's well-being.
State ki oina Imphal da karigi pangthok pano haibese Thadou se irang da yaude haibese utchat ningai gi Thadou society and Meitei society have a peace covenant leye haibese utna ningai gi tawbani masisina tungi horak ka tawba angang singi damakta jai phanana ba development oina ba civilize oina ba puraksunu haina tawjabani yam nungai taba thodok amana ngarang di Tronglaubi da thodok yam nungai taba ma thoe adu iko understand tawe aduna utchabase karino harega Thadou se Imphal da leite sunu haina moina Kuki sing na tawbani adu breakdown tawge tawna anti peace element kangbu na tawbani adubo moina adu tawjarasu Thadou and Meitei relation dadi aduna breakdown tawbanga maroi habese ai haijaning bani.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on widespread protests which erupted following the deadly attack at Tronglaubi that claims the life of 2 children and injured their mother. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Khanghan Jaba Impact Cable TV gi franchisee oinaba khudong chaba pizari Impact TV gi network asibu henna pak chawna sandoknaba amadi subscriber singda high quality service pinaba pandamda cable TV franchisee sing kaujari requirement singdi optical fiber amadi coaxial cable networking da ningthi na khangba amadi semsaba heibagaloinana local network ta manage tawba ngamba oigedabani cable TV gi franchisee asibu pambiba singna screen da pizariba number sing asida call tawbirau natraga kasham patleba Impact TV gi office ta lengshin birau.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin and moving on with our bulletin. Widespread protests erupted across several parts of Manipur today following the deadly bomb attack at Tronglaubi that claims the life of 2 children and injured their mother. Public anger spills onto the street across the state, condemning the Tronglaubi blast incident reportedly carried out by armed cookie assailants. In Moirang, Vishnupur district, large number of people gathered at Moirang police station angered by the incident, while roads were blocked and tires burned in the protest. Similar demonstrations were reported from Pangai and Manipuri in Imphal East district, as well as Lilong and areas along Tidim Road, including Hodam Leirak. Protesters blocked roads, disrupted normal traffic and raised objections over the incident, demanding justice for the victims. Irate locals also set fire to some trucks near Moirang Lamkai in Vishnupur district. The trucks set ablaze included a tanker carrying bitumen, a truck carrying iron rod for constructions, and another truck carrying timber. There is no report of any casualties. Agitators block traffic movement except for emergencies along major routes of Imphal cities such as Chekond, Kaisamthong, Kwakaithel, Singjamai and Kurai today. Protesters condemned the government for failing to take action against the armed cookie assailants. They warned of intensifying their agitations if authorities fail to take appropriate action at the earliest. Protest broke out in the Yadipok area of Thobal district today, condemning the recent bombed blast at Tronglaubi that claims the life of 2 children. Locals blocked roads and staged demonstrations demanding justice for the victims. Clubs and Mairapaibi groups led the agitation from the early morning, burning tires and placing bamboo barricades along the road. Shops at Yadipok market remained closed while normal movement of vehicles was disrupted due to the protest. Protesters also issued strong warnings stating that if elected representatives fail to take actions, government officers in the area could face public backlash. Following the bomb attack at Tronglaubi, long queues were seen at fuel stations as residents rushed to stock up on petrols and diesel, with some fuel outlets temporarily shutting down. People lined up at available pumps, triggering panic buying in several areas. Amidst the situation, CAF and PD department has urged the public not to panic. Department Director K. Bono clarifies through a voice message that the vehicle set on fire earlier in the Vishnupur district were not carrying LPG, petrol or diesel but bitumen. He assured that adequate stock of LPG, petrols and diesels is available in the state and appealed to the public to refrain from the panic buying. Locals and Mairapaibi members of Brahmapur Lalji Lakpalaikai also staged protests condemning last night's Tronglaubi incident. Speaking to media, Youth Club Brahmapur General Secretary Shiva Sharma condemned Tronglaubi attack, terming it inhuman act.
Lao ban nhau lao.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯉꯔꯥꯡ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯡꯂꯥꯎꯕꯤꯗ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯆꯍꯤ 5ꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯒ 6ꯀꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯀꯨꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯥꯔꯀꯣ ꯇꯦꯔꯣꯔꯤꯁꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯇꯝꯊꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯋꯥꯡꯕꯗ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯁꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯃꯈꯨꯠ ꯍꯟꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯅ ꯉꯔꯥꯡ ꯏꯔꯥꯏ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯠꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯛꯄꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯍ꯭ꯃꯄꯨꯔ ꯑꯔꯤꯕꯝ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯗꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯕꯟ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯨ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯏꯪꯈꯥꯡꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯕ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯕ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯐꯥꯏꯁ ꯇꯧꯅꯔꯒ ꯕꯟꯁꯤꯃꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯕꯟꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Uripog Punbalubd and Uripog Nupia Punbalubd organized a protest meet in front of Robert Naurim's studio in Uripog condemning the Tronglaubi incident. Protesters termed the incident terrorist attack and demanded military crackdown against them. Condemning the Trong Lobby incident, public protests also erupted along the Imphal-Ukhrul Road in Lamlai, Phungdong Bund, Sawombung Gate and Khurai Lamlong. Agitators blocked the road by burning down tires. Lamlong Bazaar and shops remained shut. Movements of people and vehicles related to emergencies and essential services, including medias, were exempted from the purview of agitation. Condemning the Trong Lobby incident, members of AMSU and Mairapabi Group staged a protest demonstration in front of the Assembly Complex in Chingmairong, Imphal. Protesters burned down tires on the road and chanted slogans such as "Go back, Central Force," "Shame on you, Central Force," "We want justice," "Long live Manipur," "Break down the Kuki militants," while demanding for crackdown on Kuki militants and resignations of political leaders who cannot safeguard the lives of civilians. AMSU called upon the public for non-cooperation movement against central forces while announcing steer over Trong Lobby attack. Speaking to media, AMSU President Bruce Pebam asserted that the efforts being made to restore peace will prove futile if government fails to take armed Kuki militants under control. He criticized the inactions of central forces who have been deployed in large number in the state. Bruce commented that Manipur will not see peace and normalcy at the state government acted only under the center's command. He stressed the need to know the hands behind attacks on civilians, escalating tensions in the state. Furthermore, Bruce appealed for peaceful agitations without disrupting the movement, people and the vehicles related to emergencies and essential services, including media persons.
Hauzik ngasi anganba ayuktagi haurakanda laikai khoi kun singda laira khulak duga khoi lambi main road singda protest tawe matam sida su haitare Trong Lobby irang tore swaida akhoina protest tori basing marta su ko akhoi masem gari thugaina ba natrakandana akhoi gi lambi thingjanara kanda movement tawriba CSO sara sangstan sing marak even press isinau sing boiro natrakandana day to day gi khoi gi daily gi essential oiba takai fadaba thabak thorom sing satli sing se sidi akaiba pinadaba na fai lambi thing base akhoi gi yengna ba kanano akhoi marup kanano khangna lambi thing minasi aduga lekai gi club sing Mairapabi sing su kitang initiative logwira kanda lambi langwang da haitare akhoi masen oina phajda lambi thing matan wang sangana ba adagi hidak yu na sing thaksela kanda atukaran to bo thoa kanda irang oina sathan dabida miyangi mass movement miyangi ihau amo oina niyom sumna paring sumna ai satpa mathau tai.
Members for Youth for Change, Khurai, carried out a roadblock protest at the Khurai Hegrumakong, condemning the Trong Lobby incident. Agitators raised strong discontent over the failure of central and state forces to take action against Kuki narco-terrorists, even when civilians are being targeted. General Secretary of Youth for Change, Khurai, Mohammed Banta, raised strong condemnations over the inability for center and state forces, questioning how come the central forces, which is regarded as the leading military power in the world, is unable to track the terrorists who are targeting civilians. Banta furthermore demanded that the DGP must take up immediate actions to capture the terrorists who are responsible for the Trong Lobby incident, either dead or alive, and if he fails to, he must resign. Moreover, founder of NPPTL and IPR General Secretary Eld Jayananda stressed that not only the people of Manipur but the whole country and the citizens of the entire world must register strong condemnations for the Trong Lobby incident.
हानगी थौदोसिंग काउथोकमिनरसी सीएसओ खरना हाइरिबा तंपाकता कुकीसिंग लापदा करिगुंबा अमफो अक्की अकाइब लेत्रे हाइना लेरिङै सेरकसिदा असुम तौदना पिकलिबा आंगांग नवासिंग समाज की करिगुंबा महाव अमफो तांद्रिङै मतमदा अदुगुमलबा असीबगी खयानुंदा ताहल्लिबा मखोइसिंग अदो अखोइ पुनपो सेमी मपु हाना हांगते बिसा तोबिना कोइसनो लोयन पालिबा लेंगा असिनसु अथुबदा ngasi मरि लेनबा पुलिस डिपार्टमेन्टना मखोइसिंग अदो अहकपा दायरा पिबिनाबा खोइबु खुदक असिदा फाबिनाबैदमक्ता पुनिंग चिन्जरि ऑनरेबल सीएम यावना मसेदा अखोइ बामगी खोंचत चतना फॉर्मेलसी हंजल ए हाबगी उदनब तोंगान होनरिबा सिगी मायोक्ता शांति थुगाइनब होनरप कांगुसिंग असे असिजु येंगगा लेतबा सबसाबा मखोइगी मथक्ते एक्शन लोखपिबा हेबसे मणिपुर मियामगी अपामनी हाके अपामनी हाइबा अपामबा से अथुब मतमदा अबक ओइन तोपिरागा मियामदा अदुगुंबा फादबियु.
Hild Area Committee Chairman MLA Dinganglung Gangmei remarked that in Manipur, the enemy is not at the gate but is lurking within its boundary. He raised serious concerns, stating that this is not a positive sign for the future generation. Dinganglung Gangmei made a remark while attending the Hund Festival 2026 held today at Hotel Imphal, North AOC. Speaking further at today's event held on the theme Upholding Our Identity, Shaping Our Destiny, MLA Dinganglung Gangmei asserted that the people want peace, but sacrificing the future for peace is not an option.
Enemy at the gate, adu enemy at the gate the oidramale. Enemy is within oidramale. Manipur State. We should deal it carefully for the sake of the future generation. Peace give them up. The future sacrifice over the arrow. Yes, we love peace. Manipur say when we look back our history, we face lots of issues. Asina ahan banati. Let's not give up hope that will come out of these challenges stronger. Hanasu siguma issue se yam thoki. Through dialogue, through peace initiative, excel toki. Aduna handak issue say give up the rogumsi. Let's try to build our Manipur and let Manipur bloom again.
Former chairman of UNLF, R.K. Megan, who also graced the occasion, implies that there is strong possibilities that a section of people who stands against the initiative of Chief Minister Yumnam Kimchon to restore peace and normalcy in the state are behind the Tronglaubi incident. He furthermore asserted that the centre and state government must not remain silent when civilians are being targeted.
Masi civilized society ko kano dadi sumaina yum da bomb langsil laga or capsule laga ko projectile achop explosive sinargan common people some hard persidi in the government line of home talkte masi serious crime land from the nomai pair kamna the sibe tongale sumaina civilian population rakta bomb caption dana langsil dana misam hard person. This should be stopped by the authority concerned. Masi study state government khaki dana tana in the government achop responsibility len khale some district authority red zone highway sensitive area but where is that sensitive area? Bomb pokaira ngam chani sire ado simba nungai taw thadok sing se sum thok handana tho da sum leitar boide lenga kari lerige.
Unidentified miscreants planted a hand grenade at the residence of Kairao Bitra Awang Lekai under Irilbung police station in Imphal district. The explosive was found inside a mini truck parked at the residence of 40-year-old Ningthaujamd Romesh, son of Led and Babura. Family members discovered the grenade early this morning around 5:30 a.m. today. Romesh, who runs a fish shop at Irilbung Market, reportedly used the mini truck for transporting fish. The motive behind the act remains unclear, with family members stating that no monetary demands or threats had been made by any individuals or group. Upon receiving information, the team from Irilbung police station reached the spot around 7 a.m. and safely removed the hand grenade. A case has been registered and investigation is underway. Meanwhile, the Mairapaibi members of Kairao Bitra Awang Lekai staged a protest demonstration condemning the planting of explosive in residential areas and calling for peaceful dialogue instead of violence. 20th Century Club Chingthamd Lekai condemned the placing of a hand grenade at the Haubamd Marag Chingthamd Lekai residence of Executive Engineer Engineering Cell held in Family Welfare Yendrembamd Dilip Kumar on April 5 around 7 p.m. A press release issued by Secretary of 20th Century stated that such incident of causing fear and panic among public is strongly condemned and urged those responsible to stop such act in the days to come. The 39th Convocation ceremony of Indira Gandhi National Open University IGNOU was held at the university campus in New Delhi today in the presence of Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan and Delhi Lieutenant Governor Taranjit Singh Sadhu. IGNO Regional Centre Imphal also organized convocation ceremony at Asa Hold Asa Jina Complex in North AOC Imphal. NIT Manipur Director Professor D.V. Eld and Somaya Julu. IGNO Regional Centre Imphal Senior Regional Director Dr. Salam Diland, Deputy Director Oinam Jaya Lakshmi, along with the centre's officials and students attended the ceremony. Degrees and certificates were awarded to 1,420 students of IGNO Regional Centre Imphal, out of which 1,058 students completed master's program, 302 completed bachelor's degree and 16 received diploma certificates. Speaking on the occasion, NIT Manipur Director Professor D.V. Eld and Somaya Julu stressed that education is a lifelong process. He called upon the students to contribute meaningfully to society and to get themselves equipped with latest AI and technology skills to meet the demand of modern job markets.
Your journey is just beginning and the future holds immense promise. Seize every opportunity, learn from your experience and let your journey be a testament to your potential and the spirit of India. My dear graduates, it is undeniable truth that the success of an university depends on the quality of the students it produces and the quality of work performed by the faculty members in delivering the content in online mode, which is very, very important from the IGNO students' perspective. From today, you are all alumni of the world's largest alumni base of IGNO. The alumni carry forward the shining culture of IGNO by excelling in their respective fields and serving the society with distinction, dedication, and devotion.
Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. 2 minor siblings killed and their mother critically injured in bomb attack by armed Kuki assailants at Strong Lobby Awang Lekai in Vishnu district. At least 2 individuals killed and several others injured after CRPF personnel opened fire during protests at Strong Lobby in Vishnu district. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand says NIA will drop Strong Lobby instant. Intense combing operations underway and all perpetrators will be arrested by today. Various political parties condemned Strong Lobby attack. MPCC President Okram Ibobi asks why Unified Command not being effectively laid by Chief Minister. COCOMI convener why the rent alleges free hand given to Kuki narco-terrorists by central and state authorities related to Strong Lobby incident. And Thadou NP Manipur Chairman NK Lal Thadou claims armed Kukis carried out Strong Lobby attack in their attempt to stop Thadou people from living in Imphal. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
For the first time in Imphal, Oriana Academy brings you